March is the third month of the year. And you probably are aware we've got a boatload of activities coming your way as a member of Redwood Writers. Be a happy bunny. Hop over to redwoodwriters.org, that is, and look for author-launch-2024, and you'll get all the details about our amazing celebration of our member authors who published books in the last year. We're having the celebration on March 16th, and you don't want to be a sad bunny. You want to get your buns to the party. Chrissy Langwell and I did a workshop about how to launch yourself as an author to help those people who are going to be up in front of you get prepared, as well as for those of you who are embarking on your author journey. How do you get people to know about you and about your book? We had a great exchange of ideas, question and answer, and I think we may just do a few more of those type of workshops that are targeted at a specific part of what you need to know as an author, from craft to promotion. I have been doubling down on using podcasting to help bring people into my world, sharing what I've learned along the way of publishing. And I'll tell you something funny. There's a book behind me. I was talking to one of the other members today, and I was mentioning this book, and I thought, I did this probably in the probably around 2012 or so. And I said, well, let me just check that for a second. And I opened up the book. And when I actually did all the design and layout and production on this book, which is not something I typically do, but something that I can do. I did this book in 2005. I've been working with authors to help them. I've been on the board of Redwood Writers. I've been on the board of other organizations that some of you may know about. And I've continued to learn and evolve. And that's what I want to share with you today. I have experimented both personally in my own life career as a writer in business and as part of the leadership team at Redwood Writers. We've done some new things, and other things have been very beneficial for all of us. I am not only doubling down on podcasting, I'm also amping up connection. I look at one of the most valuable assets that any of us have as authors. It is our connections, our community. When you are alone, if you were a boat in the ocean and you are all by yourself, you might get stranded. You might get lost. You might be marooned. But if you can speak to the other boats out on that ocean, you can find your way. If you get off course, you can find out how to get back on course. And that is really the beauty of being part of a community. It's also not staying still. The industry, from when I got started to where we are today, has transformed dramatically and will continue to evolve. In fact, the definition of publication used to mean one thing and one thing only: getting a book in print, where today we've got many ways to produce content that is shared with the public. And I too have evolved in what I produce and what I do. The fact that I'm the first president to use video as my main form of communication with you members, because that's my sweet spot. But I use video, I use podcasting, I use written articles, newsletters. People choose how they want to consume information, how they want to consume content, how they want to participate in entertainment. And all of us have different needs. We all gravitate to one form or format more than others. And I love the fact that I can connect with people in so many different ways. I still remember before the internet really existed and how the only way we ever communicated was either in person with a printed mail or you picked up the phone. Today, I will venture to say I have so many different ways that I can talk to people and stay up to date and let people know what I'm doing and find out what they're doing. Well, there's times when I just need to take a breath and decide what is most important. So as you look at what's going on for you, as I said, I'm podcasting, I'm doing writing courses. I am continuing to host a monthly with one of my friends through another network, and being part of Redwood Writers as your president, as a member. I have some new things planned in my business as well as in my author facet of my life, including my memoir completion and then completing a business book and workbook. And I'm collaborating more and more often. I have one person I collaborate with all the time, and I have some other like-minded experts that we're looking at how we can amplify our expertise and bring more people to the places they want to go. And if I'm going to leave you with one thing and one thing only, it's be open to experimentation. Be open to stretching your boundaries, exploring new ideas, as well as honoring the ones and the things and the relationships that are working for you. Stay strong by staying in connection. Learn from each other. Have fun with what you're doing. And I mean, I know it's work to write. I know that there is a work aspect to everything. But the more you can enjoy what you're doing, the more you're likely to repeat what you do. And I want to invite you to step up. Try something that maybe you've never done before and see what happens. Look at the results. You never know if you never try it. And if you hate it, just like I was with lima beans as a kid, I thought they were nasty, but I love them today because I now have tasted fresh lima beans. Pay attention to what you're doing. Why do you like what you do? And are there places where you can amplify what's working and maybe get rid of some of the stuff that doesn't work so well? And if you're not sure about how to do something, ask one of the members in Redwood Writers. This is an amazing community of creativity, exploration, learning, and together we are better. We're writers helping writers. I'm Judy M. Baker, president of Redwood Writers, and I hope to see you at one of the many events. And I also want to read your submissions, whether it's to the play contest, to the poetry anthology that's going to be coming up, to the prose anthology. We've got parties, we've got salons, we've got circles. We have all kinds of ways for you to show up and share your voice, ask questions, help one another. Do it. And thank you so much for being a member of Redwood Writers. And if you're not yet a member and you're seeing this, why don't you show up at one of our meetings, especially Author Launch on March 16th? Thank you so much.